Today is January 30th, 2017. Caleb, why are you getting ready? I'm getting ready because I'm going to go meet some people. What do you mean meet some people? Well, there's a career fair today, and I have a meeting to set up with to meet someone from a company. So who will be there? So there's this company that I'm applying to be an intern at, and a bunch of other companies, but they're mostly the people I'm going for. So I haven't met anybody from the company. I've had a little bit of a phone interview, but now it's time to actually go and meet them. So gotta look nice. So how did you get into this position? It took a phone call and a few emails. I have footage of that, of me trying to call them, which I failed at. So I've been looking forward to this for about a month now, and it's finally time. And what better way to start a vlog out on a Monday than looking my best and going doing something that I don't usually do. What are my hopes? I hope I get an interview, and that maybe I can go around and look at some other companies too, just in case. This is my first time doing something like this. It's my first time at a career fair with a resume rather than just looking around. I just want to have a good experience and make a good impression, I guess, on whoever's looking. So I meant to get some footage from inside. I don't have the exact confidence to record inside, but it was good. It went well. I have a Google image of whatever it would look like right here on the screen. So yeah, I was just like a bunch of internships, and they're all just asking for your resume and asking what you're interested in, internship, full-time, part-time kind of stuff. So definitely advice from me is if you're a freshman, go to it. Like you don't have to know exactly what you're doing, just do it. You can always fail and then just gain experience. So what do I have planned for the rest of the night? Good question. I have to sort out some lab stuff. I did some data as my part of a lab, and so apparently it didn't go through, so I have to re-upload that. Tomorrow I have highway homework, which is just a lot. And you'll be seeing me do that shortly as we go to tomorrow. Today is Tuesday, January 31st. I just came out of class. I was actually in the civil lab. I was daydreaming about a project in AutoCAD, so I went to the civil lab to get some AutoCAD drawings done. And now I got a call from the company that I talked to yesterday talking about going to their office. So that's happening tomorrow, so look forward to that later in the episode. But that just gave me some encouragement to go home and work on some homework, since now I don't have tomorrow to work on it. Another thing you have to look forward to today, inversion of Bach. Andrew Huang, link in the description, put Für Elise. He put it upside down, and it has the same harmonics, but it just sounds different because of the way that it's composed. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to submit a video to him, tweet at him later, and see how that goes. And I actually already did it this morning, but with movie magic, it's going to come. I like it so far. I think mainly what it is that we're so used to hearing all the dancey parts in the high range, and then you have like your low sustain notes in the low range. And so flipping that means that you're constantly paying attention, because the part of the music that's saying, hey, I'm exciting, is now just like kind of dead, and the part that that is usually on the bottom, where it's more sustained, is now constantly giving you fast notes, and it's just a lot to pay attention to. With these arpeggios and stuff, it almost sounds like this is what kind of music aliens would make. Like they'd be like, oh yes, arpeggios, alright, and then they'd make this, but like we just have no feeling of it. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed that. I spent a lot longer than I should have making that video. I mean, look at this clickbait thumbnail. You know, you got your red arrows, you got some weird picture and some text and stuff. I mean, it's a great thumbnail, but I have work to be doing, so gotta get to that. So that might be it for today. I'll see you tomorrow, or today's Wednesday, February 1st. I didn't end up finishing all my homework last night because it was just too difficult. And also, the professor realized his mistake and he extended the deadline to Tuesday. So now all I have to worry about is going to my 2 classes and going to that interview, which I'm starting to get a little nervous for, but that'll be fine. So, I get to class and everybody's turning in their homework and I realize, oh no, I don't have my homework. Thankfully I had my longboard though, and so I longboarded like the wind to get this notebook. That random shoe is almost as random as this week of vlogging because I just go from one thing to the next. Like right now, it's time for that interview that I talked about. Am I nervous? No, not really. I mean, they're just interviewing me and I can be me. Will I be nervous? That's a harder question to answer. One of the things I don't like doing is waiting around, so I think I planned this out with just enough time. I have 10 minutes to spare. Alright, I'm here. The nerves are a little bit real right now just with going into a new environment, but oh boy. So I don't want to spend too much talking about this in the parking lot, but it went well. So I went in and there was nobody there. It was just like a bunch of rooms. So I had to find the room and I was asked to sit in the conference room and just wait. And, you know, it was just a normal interview. It was just, you know, it was very official. It was like you had to walk in and, you know, say hi or, you know, shake their hand. And got asked a lot of questions, just talking about, you know, myself, my school, what keeps me busy. And I realized it was not about the content of what you said, really. I mean, once you got past the content, it was really about how you talked, how you communicated yourself, and kind of what your personality was and how you fit within the company. I hope I portrayed myself well. I mean, I'm always myself, but I hope that I'm good enough for them. I don't know. I'm back home. All in all, after talking to my parents and stuff, I just want to say I think I portrayed a good image of myself. You know, I didn't do it perfect, and the weirdest question I got asked was like, kind of like the weakness, like what's your biggest weakness? And I kind of said studying a little bit, because I'm used to just kind of knowing, like going to class and learning stuff and just knowing it and not having to study. But other than that, I think I did a good job, and if I don't get it, then I guess they have really high standards, because I'm pretty good. I don't want to worry too much about it, and so for the rest of the day, I just got homework to do, got some dinner with friends, and yeah, just check that off my list, and see what comes of it. Dude. What's up, dude? This looks so good right now. Like, it doesn't look good uncooked, of course, but... Today is Thursday, February 2nd, and really the only thing I have to think about right now is how much homework I have over the weekend. Sometimes when I'm out and I'm listening to specific music, I feel like I have a little secret. You know, things like ABBA, baby metal, jazz fusion, stuff like that. I'm listening to one of those now. I also wish it was more acceptable to ask people what music they're listening to, because I think it's interesting, like what soundtrack we make for our own lives. Like this morning I was listening to like Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, like it's just, I don't know, I just find it interesting, like what people choose to be the background noise of their life. So I know I've talked a lot about homework recently, and now it's come time that I actually need to do it, and there are two main motivational factors that I have, which are, one, I've only allotted today to do this specific homework because I have other homework to do during the weekend, and two, once I get done with it, then I'll be done with it and I don't have to worry about it. I have a lot of like mental space being used up trying to remember all these things, and I have it all written down, but just the pressure of having so many things due within the next week really stresses me out. So the motivation to finish it is, once I'm done with it, I won't have to think about it anymore, which is really nice, but I don't know if it's the healthiest way to motivate myself. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. Another way that I motivate myself is through music. I like to kind of say, I'll do homework for this album, and then once I'm done with this album, I can watch a YouTube video or do something else. And kind of just having that hour spurt, 45-minute spurt, where I just know, okay, just this album is kind of a good, something that I've done in the past and something I continue to do. So I like that. Today is Friday, February 3rd, and I just got done with 3 hours of homework for fluid mechanics. Do you ever time travel? Because I just did. I worked on homework for 3 hours, and then I've been editing for maybe, I don't know, 1.5 hours. But it's already 3:15. It's now 9:15. I'm done editing for now, and it's kind of weird that I'm going to be on the computer screen in about 10 minutes or so. But if you're wondering what someone like me does on a Friday night while everybody else is out, you know, partying, I'm at home making YouTube videos. Today is Saturday, February 4th, and I'm driving. So we're going to Lake Eola, but other than that, everything else is kind of up in the air as far as where we're going, because we just need random shots. So for random shots, you go to random places, or you don't plan out, and so nothing could go wrong today. You know, everything is going to be okay.
I think things could go wrong today.
How can they go wrong if you don't have a plan to wrong?
I mean, I have general plans to keep living, and
So I feel like I'm just now getting initiated into Orlando. Like this driving is crazy around here. Like everybody just makes up their own rules. It's like Miami basically. And like just I'm not used to it. I think this perfectly captures what it looks like. You have a little house right here, and then you have a huge skyscraper. I mean, you do you, man, you know? The ballet Swan Lake has a new meaning for me right now, because I never really realized what Swan Lake actually meant. I just thought it was a pretty name, you know, but no. Swans at the lake.
just like how that looks, just like the new and the old, just like the construction and the history, you know? I don't know, I love that. I love stuff like that where it's like two different things coming together. I think they like Orlando. I think they like Orlando. Do you have a favorite part of the day?
Yeah, I liked when you were really excited about the building.
To you, that might just look like a normal building, but to me, that's like, oh, it looks so beautiful. Because, you know, civil engineer.
And then you redid the same take like 6 times. You're like, to you, this may look like an ordinary building.
Okay, I did do that.
No, it was really funny because you were just so excited about the building, but cars kept coming by.
I'm gonna do that again because the cars. To you, that made.
And then the music started, so like the whole city was against him making that take.
There's a lot of noise in Orlando. My favorite part was probably just seeing all the art, like in that little courtyard area, just like art where you would never expect it, where the crescent moon was and stuff, the 3 crescents and the bird and stuff.
That was really
There's
cool.
just a lot of just art in places that you don't normally expect it.
I lied earlier. I said the wrong favorite part. My favorite part is actually we're walking past the fire station, which is super cool and has these super cool windows, and we're like, whoa, there's like a bomb squad car, and we're by the train tracks, and we're like, this is so neat. Turns out the sidewalk we're on is actually like the super secret important driveway for the fire station.
and the fire truck comes at us.
And there's just a fire truck coming at us, and they're looking at us like, what are these people doing here? Why are they in the wrong space? So we just like
went onto the train tracks.
Run over to the train tracks. We're like, we'll just be hobos. This is safer. Being closer to the train tracks. Oh well.
Sit in the hand of the muse and discover your hidden potential as she whispers to you. Okay. I mean, I don't really get what's going on. You suck at vlogging.